We're going a little off topic this week. Passover starts this Friday. But is it the same Passover that Jesus celebrated? Well, we're going to find out. Hi, my name is Gail Neal, and this is Jesus Stories, where we find out about heroes of the Christian faith, because of so much of who we are is because of who they were. If you're watching this video, you probably already know the story of how God saved his people from bondage by killing all the firstborn of Egypt while passing over the Hebrew slaves. Like any God-fearing Jewish man, Jesus celebrated Pesach, or the Passover, every year. But what did the Pesach that Jesus celebrated look like? First, Pesach was one of 3 pilgrimage festivals that were held throughout the year. Jews throughout Israel would journey to Jerusalem for the temple to participate. It was a long journey to the temple, and most of the people were on foot. To keep themselves company on the long journey, they sang hymns, they sang psalms. As a matter of fact, you probably know this one. I lift my eyes unto the hills. Where does my help come from? My help comes from the Lord, the maker of heaven and earth. That was Psalm 121, or part of Psalm 121, and that was one of the songs that they sang on their journey to the temple. There were 15 of these traveling psalms altogether, Psalms 120 through 134. Today we call them Songs of Ascent. Once the pilgrims reached the temple, a special lamb was chosen and presented to the priests at the temple for a special blessing. Remember the temple? That's important. We're going to come back to that later. Next, the Pesach celebration moved to the home, where the special blessed lamb was roasted and shared with friends and family. During the meal, the question was asked and answered, why is this night different from all other nights? 4 cups of wine were served during the meal, and before each cup, one of the 4 verbs from Exodus 6, 6, and 7 was read. Exodus 6, verses 6 and 7. Say therefore to the people of Israel, I am the Lord, and I will bring you out from under the burdens of the Egyptians, and I will deliver you from their bondage. And I will redeem you with an outstretched arm and with great acts of judgment. And I will take you for my people, and I will be your God. And you shall know that I am the Lord your God, who has brought you out from under the burdens of the Egyptians. The 4 verbs, the 4 promises of God to the Israelites. I will bring you out. I will deliver you. I will redeem you. I will make you my people. And just as there were special psalms for the journey to the temple, Psalms 113 through 118 were sung during the meal. They are called Hallel, or praise psalms. Psalm 118 is a call and response hymn in which the host of the Pesach reads a line and the guests respond with, His love endures forever. The Pesach ends with those lines. The last line of the Pesach meal is, His love endures forever. Hey, if you've learned anything from this video that you didn't learn before, please hit the like button. That like tells YouTube that this is quality content that other people need to see. Thanks. Remember the temple? The entire Israelite community depended on the temple to provide a special blessing upon their sacrificial lamb. But the Romans destroyed the temple, maybe 30 or 40 years after Jesus' crucifixion. The Pesach celebration was changed forever. So, how is the Pesach celebration different today? Once the temple was destroyed, there was no communal gathering place for the Jewish community. Leaders scrambled to try and keep the community alive. Over the next several centuries, a book called the Haggadah was developed. The word Haggadah means telling. The Haggadah tells the story of the Exodus so that God's people don't forget. Today's Haggadah has step-by-step instructions for weaving the story of the Exodus into the Passover meal. By the way, today's Passover meal is called a Seder, and most modern Jews do not serve lamb at their Seder. Deuteronomy 12 says, "Take care that you do not offer your burnt offerings at any place you see, but at the place the Lord will choose." Well, the place the Lord chose was destroyed. So today in many homes, a roasted shank bone is there to represent the lamb, but it is never eaten. Fun fact, the Maxwell House Haggadah was first published in 1932. Maxwell House Coffee wanted to prove that they were kosher for Passover. So, buy a pound of coffee, get a free Haggadah. At 55 million copies, the Maxwell House Haggadah is the most widely published version, and it is still in production, and it is the longest running sales promotion in history. Thanks for watching Jesus Stories. There's a new story every week, so please subscribe, and please let me know down in the comments about a story that you would like to hear me talk about. Thanks so much. See you next week. Bye-bye.